Now, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We're going to get into what happened on Sunday in the Mets minor league system. A lot of good stuff is happening, and all the teams did really well on Sunday. And here's from MetsMinors.net. Mets Minors recap. Gilbert doubles. McNeil Alvarez continue rehab assignments. So it was a dominant day for all the Mets minor league teams on Sunday. Brandon Waddle continued his strong start to the season, tossing 5 scoreless innings for Syracuse in a 7-0 win over the Iron Pigs. Drew Gilbert doubled in a run, continued his rehab assignment in Port St. Lucie, collecting 2 hits while doubling in a run. Gilbert could end up in Queens as early as this year, especially if Tyrone Taylor or Jose Azocar join Jose Siri on the injured list. It's a possibility that Jose Siri might be going on the injured list. And the Syracuse Mets on Sunday lost to the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs 2-0. That's the worst of the Mets teams. Is those two teams? Is that team Syracuse? Syracuse offense failed to generate any runs in Game 1, only mustering 2 hits provided by Billy McKinney and Gilbert Celestino. If a player is going to be called up by the Mets to replace Siri, it will be McKinney or Azocar. Billy McKinney went 2 for 4. His OPS is at 505, not very good. Gilberto Celestino went 2 for 4. His OPS is 822. Mets have 2 extra spots on the 40-man roster, so they have 38 guys. So if they call up anybody, they're not replacing anybody on the roster. So Jose Urena tossed 3 strong innings, backed up by 2 2/3 innings from the bullpen provided by Austin Warren and Rico Garcia. There's a possibility over the next few days the Mets will be adding a 6th starter. So a guy like Jose Urena, who's been a guy that's pitched a lot of games in the majors, over 200 games and 150 starts, he might be the Mets' 6th starter, we'll see. Austin Warren pitched the 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, an earned run, and 1 strikeout. Rico Garcia pitched an inning, gave up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. The Syracuse Mets then, in the Game 2, won 7-0 versus the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Luke Ritter went 1 for 3. His OPS is at 1233. Maybe he gets a call, but he can't play. Nobody's a center fielder. Designated hitter John Singleton went 2 for 4. His OPS is 811. Joey Manassas went 1 for 3. His OPS is 670. Brandon Waddle threw 5 innings, gave 1 hit, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Got an ERA of 1.35. Anthony Goss went 2/3 of an inning, gave a hit, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Right-handed pitcher Tyler Zuber, the player the Mets picked up last year in trade from the Rays, also pitched for the Long Island Ducks. Pitched 1 1/3 innings with 3 walks. Double-A, the Romo Ponies defeated the Hartford Yard Goats 3-1. Wyatt Young playing third base went 1 for 3. William Lugo, the DH, went 2 for 4. Kevin Pryor went 1 for 3. His OPS is at 670. We'll keep an eye on him as much as we can. I haven't done a lot of stuff on him. There's not been a lot to talk about. Nolan McLean continued to impress, throwing 5 innings of 1-run ball with 6 strikeouts, backed up by 4 scoreless innings from Juwanda Suarez. McLean has a chance to be a very good prospect. According to MLB.com, he's the Mets' 5th best prospect. Then the Brooklyn Cyclones defeated the Hudson Valley Renegades 8-1. Cyclones trashed the Renegades on Sunday by a score 8-1. DeAndre Smith knocked in a 3-run double, and Chris Royal smacked his 3rd home run of the season alongside 3 RBIs from Ronald Hernandez. Chris Royal went 1 for 3 for a home run. His OPS is at 1234. He's gotten off to a fast start. Don't be surprised at some point in the next month or so he'll get promoted to Double-A. DeAndre Smith went 1 for 4. Ronald Hernandez went 1 for 3. The pitching staff combined for 10 strikeouts across the box score of notable contributors from R.J. Gordon, a player the Mets drafted last year. He went 3 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Dylan Ross pitched 1 2/3 innings, struck out 2. Ben Simon pitched 2 innings. I talked about this in a video from last night. 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. Anthony Nunez pitched 2 innings, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. The St. Lucie Mets lost to the Lakeland Flying Tigers 2-1. Their bats struggled in a 2-1 loss to the Tigers. Drew Gilbert smacked an RBI double, going 2 for 4. Continues rehab assignment. Jesus Baez also smacked multiple hits. Jeff McNeil and Alvarez also continued their respective rehab assignments, combining 1 hit over 7 at-bats with 3 strikeouts. McNeil and Alvarez can't get hit fast enough, even though the Mets have played well. The Mets could use that offense at the bottom of the lineup. I would say within the next 7 days that we in the major leagues at some point. Drew Gilbert went 2 for 4. I don't think his rehab is going to be lasting too much longer. I would think that he'll get promoted to AAA at some point. He's a very important player for this Mets team. I would say this about Drew Gilbert. He needs to get to the major leagues this year because he's 24 years old. He missed a year of being able to play last year, and he should have been with the Mets last year because of that terrible hamstring injury that he had. It was a very severe one. He needs to be with the Mets this year. He cannot go another year not be in the majors. He has to be in the majors this year. It's imperative for his career to get here because his stock as a prospect has dropped. So it's important that he gets here. And he's got off to a very good start in his rehab assignment. Went 2 for 4 with a double and RBI at 1152 OPS. Jesus Baez, playing third base, went 2 for 4 for a walk. His OPS is 525. Colin Houck, that's number 1 pick from 2023. Went 1 for 2. Was playing second. His OPS is 553. And it's a problem too. People are saying that he's a bust. It's early to say. Being 19 years old, I have to wait on that. Right-handed pitcher Edgar Moreta went 3 innings. He had 4 hits, 1 run earned, 5 strikeouts. Will Watson pitched 3 1/3 innings with 3 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Juan Arnold pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave a hit and a strikeout. And Chandler Marsh pitched 1 1/3 innings and 2 strikeouts. So this is what happened on Sunday with the Mets minor leagues. I mean, a lot of good performances. Guys look forward to. I mean, the performances really is Drew Gilbert. R.J. Gordon, keep an eye on him. Chris Suarez had a good game. The best Mets team in the minor leagues is the Brooklyn Cyclones. They got the most talent. They got Carson Benz there. They got obviously Chris Suarez, Eli Serrano III. A lot of talented players there. And also keep an eye on the pitching staff in AA, because that has Nolan McLean, Jonah Tong, and a whole bunch of other young pitchers. Jack Winninger. Keep an eye on them in terms of the pitching. And they have good prospects there too, but not nearly as many as Brooklyn. And there's very few in Syracuse. A lot of former major leaguers and a couple of interesting prospects like Blade Tidwell and Brandon Sprout. Brandon Sprout pitches well. He will be in the majors. It won't have anything to do with any kind of injuries or anything like that. So that's how highly the Mets think of him. So you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.